Welcome, come on in, have a seat. So you wanted to discuss the key IT trends for 2023, the ones we see, which are really often a continuation and a maturation of the trends that were happening previously. So let me start with AI, so get that firmly stated. AI is not just one thing, it's actually three things when we think about it. The AI that happened before was about expert systems and that sort of thing, rules-based expert systems. The AI we know today is an AI of TensorFlow, balanced binary trees, neural nets, that sort of thing. That's wave 2 AI today. And then now there's AI, the third wave AI, which allows us to predict what an individual will do in a given situation. And so you want to know very much situational, and it's very much based on what's happening in real time, that sort of thing. Feeding AI is really important, and one of the things that we see, trends we see feeding AI, and it's increasing, is optical data coming in. And it opens up a wide variety of possibilities, whether you're trying to identify shoe size and the characteristics of your feet by looking at your feet and actually create custom shoes, or if you're looking on the shop floor and you see some activity going on that looks normal in normal ways, but it's happening in a different sequence, and you go, that shouldn't be happening in the sequence. I mean, it happens anyway already, but all of this new AI happens, the third wave, is all in real time, has to happen in real time with explainable results. We see the incorporation of a lot of data coming from other sources than just the optical sources, especially if you're dealing with real-time data and you're trying to assess a situation. You really get to see from, what are happening in news sources, other databases, other sensors, that sort of thing. We see a lot of that happening there. As we incorporate this new information from the variety of sources, we get a more complete operating picture of what's going on. Sometimes you can understand what's going on by understanding more about the context of what's going on. Along these lines, we see continued movement of data and processing to the cloud. This is supporting distributed work, as we've seen since COVID, and breaking traditional silos that are like owning different processes or data and that sort of thing, and being able to democratize this in a way that maximizes value. With data processing in the cloud, security is top of mind. From zero trust models and mesh architectures to implementing best practices across cloud providers like AWS, Azure, Google, and others. One of the things about this also comes, what do you put in the cloud? Human task automation, often referred to as RPA, robotic process automation, adds efficiency and accuracy to repeated processes. These processes that are normally done by human beings now can be done, in an automated way and in a distributed way. It is important that when you introduce such technology and it deals with human beings, that it must be appropriate for the development of that organization. When you move to new technology, you also need to move the people. That's key. The user interfaces need to be appropriate for that activity, and it needs to support the work of the user. User interfaces need to provide the right information at the right time to enable appropriate response to that information.